What if consciousness is not merely a byproduct of our brains, but rather an intricate signal captured from a universal field? Welcome to What If It's All a Game. Today, we delve into the mind-bending journey of consciousness from single-celled organisms to complex humans. This exploration will challenge our understanding of reality and the very essence of what it means to be aware. As we embark on this journey, we will investigate fundamental questions. What is consciousness? How did it evolve? And why does it matter? We'll also tease apart the intricate threads that weave together biology, philosophy, and the mysteries of existence. But first, let's lay the groundwork by exploring the basic concept of consciousness itself. Consciousness has baffled thinkers for centuries. It encompasses our thoughts, perceptions, and emotions, providing a lens through which we interpret the world. Yet its precise definition remains elusive. Historically, philosophers like René Descartes proposed that consciousness is tied to our ability to think, encapsulated in his famous declaration, "I think, therefore I am." This perspective highlights the distinction between mere existence and the awareness of that existence. But what if this awareness is not exclusive to humans or even to multicellular organisms? Consider the single-celled amoeba, which despite its simplicity exhibits behavior that suggests a form of awareness. It navigates its environment, seeking food, avoiding danger, and responding to stimuli. This raises a provocative question: can consciousness exist in forms that are vastly different from our own? To understand the evolution of consciousness, we must first trace its roots. The earliest life forms on Earth emerged around 3.5 billion years ago. These primitive organisms were unicellular, lacking complex nervous systems or brains. Yet they thrived in their environments, utilizing simple biochemical processes to survive. Over time, multicellular organisms began to evolve, bringing with them increased complexity and the emergence of nervous systems. This transition marked a significant milestone in the evolutionary journey. In a sense, consciousness began to take shape as organisms developed the ability to process information, react to their surroundings, and communicate with one another. Fast forward to the Cambrian explosion, approximately 541 million years ago. During this period, a sudden increase in biodiversity occurred, leading to the emergence of various life forms with complex nervous systems. Animals like the trilobite, with its articulated body and sensory organs, showcased early forms of consciousness. However, it wasn't until the evolution of vertebrates that we truly began to see the emergence of what we might consider higher consciousness. The development of the brain in vertebrates brought forth the capacity for more sophisticated thought processes. As species evolved, so did the complexity of their brains. For instance, the evolution of the neocortex in mammals, responsible for higher-order functions such as reasoning, decision-making, and social interaction, marked a significant leap in consciousness. But as we trace this evolutionary path, we encounter a pivotal question: what is the purpose of consciousness? From an evolutionary standpoint, consciousness may have developed as a survival mechanism. Awareness of one's environment can enhance an organism's ability to find food, avoid predators, and navigate social interactions. This suggests that consciousness is intricately linked to the survival and reproduction of species. As we explore consciousness further, it's essential to consider the philosophical implications of its evolution. Thinkers like Thomas Nagel have posed the question, what is it like to be a bat? This thought experiment highlights the subjective nature of consciousness. Nagel argues that despite our scientific understanding of a bat's biology, we cannot fully comprehend its experience of the world. This raises profound questions about the nature of consciousness across different species. Now let's consider the implications of consciousness on human existence. Humans possess a highly developed form of consciousness, characterized by self-awareness, abstract thinking, and the ability to contemplate our existence. This advanced consciousness allows us to create art, engage in philosophical discourse, and build complex societies. However, it also brings with it existential dilemmas and questions that can be daunting. One of the most significant aspects of human consciousness is our ability to reflect on our own thoughts and feelings. This metacognition enables us to question our beliefs and engage in self-examination. Yet, with this capacity for reflection comes the weight of responsibility. We must confront the ethical implications of our actions, the nature of our existence, and our place in the universe. As we contemplate the journey of consciousness, we must also consider the role of technology in shaping our understanding. In recent years, advancements in neuroscience have allowed us to explore the workings of the human brain in unprecedented detail. Brain imaging techniques reveal the intricate networks of neurons that underlie our thoughts and experiences. Yet, despite these advancements, the fundamental question of how consciousness arises from physical processes remains unanswered. Theories abound regarding the nature of consciousness. ranging from materialistic perspectives that view it as an emergent property of brain activity to dualistic viewpoints that posit a separation between mind and body. Some philosophers, like David Chalmers, argue for the hard problem of consciousness, the difficulty of explaining why and how subjective experiences arise from neural processes. This challenge invites us to reconsider our assumptions and explore alternative explanations. What if consciousness is more than a mere byproduct of biological evolution? Some theorists propose that it may be a fundamental aspect of the universe, akin to space and time. This perspective aligns with panpsychism, the idea that consciousness exists at varying degrees in all forms of matter. If consciousness pervades the cosmos, what does that mean for our understanding of reality? As we ponder these questions, we must also confront the implications of consciousness on our ethical frameworks. If consciousness extends beyond humans, how do we navigate our relationships with other beings? This inquiry extends to the treatment of animals, the environment, and even artificial intelligence. As we create machines that exhibit intelligent behavior, we find ourselves grappling with the question of whether they possess consciousness or a semblance of it. Now let's shift our focus to the future of consciousness. As we continue to explore the depths of human awareness, we are confronted with the possibility of enhancing or even altering consciousness through technology. Neurotechnology offers exciting prospects, from brain-computer interfaces to cognitive enhancement. However, this technological evolution raises ethical dilemmas. As we augment our consciousness, what impact will it have on our humanity? Will we lose essential aspects of our experience, or will we transcend our limitations? The pursuit of understanding consciousness is a journey that intertwines science, philosophy, and ethics. It invites us to question the very fabric of our reality and the nature of existence itself. As we navigate this complex terrain, we must remain open to new ideas and perspectives, recognizing that our understanding is ever-evolving. So let's take a moment to reflect. How does this exploration resonate with your own experiences? Have you ever encountered moments of heightened awareness or a sense of connection to something greater? What role does consciousness play in shaping your understanding of the world? We are left with more questions than answers. If consciousness is an evolutionary journey, what lies ahead? As we stand on the precipice of discovery, we must ask ourselves, what does it mean to be conscious, and how do we navigate the profound mysteries that accompany this awareness? As we conclude this exploration, let's summarize the key takeaways. Consciousness is a complex and evolving phenomenon rooted in the very fabric of life itself. From single-celled organisms to human beings, our understanding of consciousness continues to unfold. It challenges us to question our assumptions, confront ethical dilemmas, and explore the nature of reality. In the end, we find ourselves at the intersection of science and philosophy, grappling with the mysteries of existence. As we embrace this journey, let us remain curious and open-minded, recognizing that the quest for understanding consciousness is a shared human endeavor. If you find these inquiries compelling and wish to explore further, consider subscribing to our channel, What If It's All a Game? Join us as we delve deeper into the mysteries of existence and consciousness. What ideas resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts, theories, and questions in the comments below. Let's continue this exploration together. And remember, the most profound answers often lie hidden behind the most challenging questions. As we embark on this journey of inquiry, let us never cease to question, to wonder, and to seek the truths that lie beyond our current understanding. Until next time, let's keep our minds open and our spirits curious.